to your crib. I might even lose my license. The way I'm driving.
Take accountability. Anything that happened in your life is your fault. From who you deal with, interact with, who you call friend, or whatever. I was saying women, we use this friend word so lightly. Be mindful of your womb. Our womb is a very intricate place. It's a very important, sacred thing. I don't care how ran through you is, how God designed bodies of a woman the way it is for a reason. And it is your temple. And we have the power at the end of the day. The woman has the power. We have the power to say yes or no. Or who we invite into our temple, into our womb, into our protected or unprotected. Women, ladies, young ladies, growing up to become beautiful women, to 20s, from your 20s to your 30s, still learning. It's some 40-year-old women out here, 50-year-old, still trying to get it. Every day is a learning lesson. He is to actually learn, pay attention, and do different, change, grow. Not continue doing the same stuff. We want to pass the test. We want to get to the next level. We ain't no flunkies out here. You feel me? That's what I had to learn with me being a sucker for love, wearing my heart on my sleeve, all of that. Like, that's cool and all. And still be loving. Still go out there when you get your heart broke. Just still go out there and you still be a loving and you still be a nice, beautiful person. Just now, this time going forward, be mindful of who you give it to. Know what to look out for, too. Because in the beginning, we don't know what to look out for, baby. I'm just head in the clouds. Especially when you're a beautiful woman, people are going to talk to you. People are going to knock on your door and be begging, dying to take you out, dates, all that, shower you, would get all of that. It's on me as the woman. I know for me and what I want and being the woman of God and how I want to carry myself and how I deserve, how I'm built and designed and how God made my character, even if I didn't want to. I deserve respect. I demand. You have to demand your respect. And you can do that without even saying a word. It's all by your actions, what you choose to allow. I hope that didn't fall upon deaf ears. Somebody caught it. But yeah, that's on the Just Knows Best tip. Long story short, end up going outside behind this Easter Sunday. Child, we go to a little outing. We end up getting into, it was me. I did something.
Lion, them is the biggest lion.
We came to a disagreement. I was already in my emotions and feelings and drinking on top of that. If I can give any advice, when you going through it sad and out in public, well, I know for me, everybody ain't the same. Different people can handle different stuff. Somebody can ride with the best of them, roll till the wheels fall off all night. And for me, being in an emotionally distraught, like how I told y'all, I was messed up at the time. Like, we had got into it. I was real just like, oh, like sad, like, man, like what? Like, how, you know what I'm saying? Just questioning everything, like, how could you make me feel like this? Just certain stuff, but that's why I say be careful with that friend stuff and be honest with yourself. Because when you start liking or even playing around, when you like somebody, bro, that stuff is serious. Love, that like stuff, all that, man, don't play with that. I know for me, I gotta be honest with myself. Or see, now when I see something, I'm gonna run. I know for me, I'm gonna grow, I'm gonna build, I'm gonna create, and I'm gonna keep going. I'm not gonna stay stagnant nowhere. I may for a little while, for a long time, because I'm trying to figure stuff out, but I'm gonna go hold that too long, baby. Just naturally, I'm gonna get the moving around. I just end up getting in my emotions, went outside behind the nigga, meaning end up drinking. I got mad and just was playing Carisha Please, baby. I'm just steady drinking, mad, steady drinking. So not only am I out in public at somebody else's house, his people, I ain't gonna say I don't know them, but I don't know that these are your people, sir. You know what I'm saying? I'm here off the strength of you. Not only did I act out in front of them people, if I could change anything or go back, I wouldn't have did that. That was where you messed up, Jessica. That's not ladylike. That's not womanly. That's not adult. That's little girl shit. I don't want to do little girl shit. Baby, acted out in front of the people, just acting like I'm not embarrassed, steady drinking, playing Carisha Please. It's okay. Don't beat yourself up, girl. Drink. Long story short, girl, got so drunk to where I'm still coherent, walking around, talking to people, saying stuff, but I am not here. This is no longer Jessica. A new spirit. I see why they called spirits. Pay attention to that alcohol and watch your intake. And especially, I'm not no drinker. I've never been no drinker. I just picked up this habit of drinking. I wouldn't even say it's a habit but buying bottles and actually that ain't never been me. I always been a smoker. Middle of last year sometime, I don't know what happened, but yeah, start buying bottles, drinking, just girl losing myself, trying to cope. And girl don't got no problems. Really, if you think about it, just small stuff. You alive, you healthy, your mother is good. Like, it's a lot to be thankful for. That's what I have to, like, stop and realize with myself sometimes. Like, bro, is whatever I'm tripping on just so extreme?
Nope.
If you ask yourself and look at the whole, compared to my mother or my family, whoever, you know what I'm saying? Or even you. I'm alive, I'm okay, I'm healthy, I'm not in the hospital. Like, it could be way worse. Start looking at life like that, bro. And I promise you will, like, start looking at stuff differently. Went outside behind that nigga. Let me change the scene and do something a little different because I've been talking to y'all for 10 minutes. Yeah, hold up. End up going outside behind the dude. My friend. Start drinking. And this is what equals outside. I'm going to tell y'all. I'm going to get to it because I know my lingo or sometimes some of the stuff I say, depending on where you're from, too. Like, what is she talking about, baby? Can you speak English, ma'am?
I can't understand your accent.
So I want to be proper and make sure I can get my point across clearly. Yeah, y'all started drinking, just throwing them back. Now I'm coherent, walking around. Still, I don't know if coherent is the right word, but when I say that, I'm up, maneuvering, functioning, and still talking, but I don't remember anything. Like, it was to the point, whatever happened that night, the next morning, they literally had to tell me what happened and what I did. And you know it's bad when you like, for real? I did that? Well, where was... Baby, no. That's not how we want to live life. That ain't how I want to even start to... If you thought you was finna get on the path of doing that. Oh, no, baby. But God showed my ass that night. Fast forward, baby. I'm gone at this point. This ain't Jessica. This, whoever this spirit is, taking over me. Baby, they say, rubbing on titties and rubbing on somebody's wife titties, girl.
Oh, somebody!
Rubbed on somebody's wife titties, child. Talking to people. Hey, just talking, being, I don't know, saying whatever. Ain't no telling what I done said. Baby, end up going outside. Talking to this man, it's a couple. What's going on? I don't know if I mistake the dude for my friend. Story short, they say I end up talking to the dude, child, touching all up on him. You don't remember me? You don't remember me? If I was sober, I would never. Child, one thing led to another. Girlfriend jumped on my ass. I don't remember the fight.
He needs some milk.
Put my powder on. Even everything light, like even my eyeshadow, like needs to look as natural as possible. Like you barely have anything on. I'm finna put my lashes on. But yeah, back to the story. I don't even think I want to do eyeliner on top. Just a simple, subtle, no cat eye, just lashes and gloss and, clean this up, highlight. But yeah. Child, I have to light the blunt on this one. I don't want to really promote smoking on my channel anyway, because as I grow in learning my niche and finding myself, and I'm learning what I want to do, what not to do, but baby, I just had a flashback and I just had to get it one more done. This is what I mean by going outside. I ain't gonna keep y'all too long. I know I done kept y'all 5 hours already. Anyways, just close them doors. I said close the doors.
I said close them doors. Ushers, close the doors. Close the doors.
Y'all ain't gonna go to the restaurant anyway. We gonna leave together. Anyways, like I was saying, child touched on the man. You don't remember me? And mind you, I find out later, they were already going through some relationship stuff. Like, I guess, infidelity, him cheating, whatever. Him being a lying ass nigga, whatever. So, they just got back good. So how is it me, this random girl that y'all don't know from Adam and Eve, walking up saying, oh, you don't remember me? You don't remember me as the girl Because I put myself out, always try to put yourself in people's shoes in any situation, so you can kind of see. It ain't just always about how you're perceiving it. If you can try to look at all aspects, like, dang, well, yeah, if I do look at it like that, if I'm the girl, baby, I'm feeling, who is you? Oh, no, you lying. You do know her. She telling the truth. It got to be some truth to it. I just got on you about this last week. And now look, so, you know what I'm saying? He was telling the truth. I did not know this man. Baby, I swear I knew the man. And there wasn't nobody outside. I was outside by myself. So I got emotionally distraught, drank, roamed, ended up outside by myself. Came across them sitting in their car. They about to leave, but talking, doing whatever, baby. I don't know. I just became my lost self, not in my right mind. Child touched on and said, you don't remember me? Baby, one thing led to another. Can't tell you what this girl looked like even to this day. But baby, we got into a fight, and from the look at how I would look and woke up the next morning, baby, she had her way with me. That was probably the only way in my life I'd lose a fight. I didn't know what the hell was going on, and I caused it. But now, I ain't ever lost no fight in my life. I ain't never got beat up. I was never a fighter. In school, my mama wasn't called for, oh, Jessica got into a fight again. Them girls beating up. Girls used to hate on me, not like me, especially when you're the pretty girl. I would sit up here and lie and say, oh, they bullied me. You know how pretty people or handsome people, and they bullied me for being pretty. They didn't do that. Y'all ain't stupid. That's stupid. I stand up for. I ain't get bullied. I got in trouble for other stuff like skipping and truancy, not coming to the first period all the time, and wanting to go do what I want to do. But I was a very smart student. I was in pre-AP classes. I would finish my work and then go do what I want to do. Kids, stay in school. Finish your stuff all the way through. Listen to your parents. Don't smoke. If you cannot do it or don't do any drugs, keep it that way. Stay in sports. Just stay busy doing productive things. It ain't for you. Drugs and skipping school, it ain't for nobody. Go to school, listen, follow the rules. Jessica, you ain't do that. Hey. And I said that I wish I would have. I'm working on myself still anyways. Even before then, even before I knew the word, like I would just naturally, I don't like fighting. What I'm finna fight you for? Don't get me wrong, sometimes you gotta lay hands on a mofo and let them know. If you could avoid it, use your words and remove yourself. Baby, that's the best way you can show somebody, is by showing them and removing yourself or ignoring them. Y'all get the story. Y'all see what the heck I did if you catch my drift on where I'm going. Baby, acted a plumb fool, you hear me? All because of alcohol and being in my feelings and drinking out in public amongst people. Just emotionally drinking with a broken heart, just so sad. So I'm just drink. Girl, you know you can't handle, no you can't. Yeah. End up going outside behind the nigga. And when I say going outside, it wasn't in this situation deliberately going outside behind him, because going outside behind the nigga would literally, like, I guess deliberately mean, I would take it as like, oh nigga, you got me messed up. Yeah, we gonna see about that. And then I go out and deliberately go mess up his car or go get into it with somebody he know, his baby mama or whatever, and try to cause purpose. Like, you really outside behind the nigga. I ain't go outside like that.
Shut the fuck up.
But I did allow my emotions to get the best of me because of him, because I was really distraught because of you, sir. Nobody but because of you. And I a little bit lost myself. And yeah, and alcohol on top of that do not make anything no better. You got different types of drunks. You got happy drunks. You got people who get drunk and they get angry. You got people who get drunk and they get destructive. You got people who get drunk and, well, I found out about me that night, because this is of all my 31 years of living, baby, that has never happened to me. But pay attention to when God stop you. Anytime something extreme happens in your life, like kind of my story, what I just told y'all, and you're stopped, or you come to a halt, or something major has happened, or whatever it is, I take it as God trying to show you something. He's stopping you for a reason. He's putting you at halt, or whatever happened, you getting into a fight or whatever, you fell out with that person, with that man, with that girl, with whoever, for a reason. Pay attention to every little thing that happens in your life. Good, bad, pay attention to the signs. Don't ignore red flags. Pay attention to people, especially if you're going to interact with people in this world and you go out. Pay attention and know who you're dealing with. Pay attention to yourself. Love yourself. Give yourself a little bit more grace. That's what I learned along this way, Jessica. Instead of, you know what I'm saying, beating yourself up all the time and forcing things. God is not forceful. So why should you be? You trying to follow in that man's footsteps, ain't you? I know I ain't going to be able to get it 100% perfect. I can never do what that man did, and I will never be able to fill his shoes. If I could do a little bit, try to copy you in the best way I can, I'm all for that. I definitely did learn my lesson overall. Definitely a learning lesson that will never happen again. Of course, you know, I kicked I'm never drinking again, never. At that time, that whole week, baby, I didn't even have a taste for it. God, take that taste out of my mouth. Whenever you get really tired of something and you really don't want to do something, you're not going to do it anymore. You're not going to deal with it anymore. You're not going to interact with it anymore. But you literally really have to be tired. You could even say yourself all day out loud, I'm tired. I'm never doing this no more. And speak it out loud. Tell it to the public. Share it on your story. I learned the best thing, be quiet. Be quiet a little bit more. Especially if you got a plan, a goal, or something you're trying to do, something you're trying to fight, an addiction, something you're trying to face. You need to face that yourself, not nobody else. You need to keep to yourself. You should have some secret, intimate, or intricate moments that are special to you and you and the Lord. A lot of times in life, we try to ordain things for ourselves. You know what I mean? To ordain something for yourself. Like maybe God said, for example, I don't want you to have this right now. And I'm steady just not even praying to the Lord, asking let his will be done instead of mine. I'm trying to make my own will. I really have to learn. It's a bigger picture, bro. I am nothing. You hear me? Nothing. We are nothing without the Lord. Literally. I don't even feel comfortable saying beat me up, but she got, yeah. How can I can't fight. I'm drunk. So of course I'm gonna be, I'm not in my right mind. Baby, when I say I woke up the next morning, face, I had 2 black eyes. Lord Jesus, help me. I look so horrible. How you bruise both my lips? Baby, you just had your way with me. You had your way with me. Let bygones be bygones. I don't know this lady. I'm not mad. I'm not definitely learning a lesson for myself. Baby, I all told up. Scabs, scars. Baby, I ain't even feel nothing. I ain't want to. You don't want to put some ice on your face, Jessica? Don't be Jessica, man. My heart. Look, why it hurts so bad.
You broke my heart. It's okay. You broke my heart, dear. You broke my heart.
Child, this scrapes and bruises, I'll take it. I don't care. Just my heart. My heart, that hurt, Lord. Came there with, got into it with. He helped me. So I went inside, cussed everybody out. They, what the hell? What happened to your face? What the? Baby, everybody helped me, nursed me back to health. Desiree came, saved me. He knew what to do. He did all the right things. He made sure I was good. He ain't just, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Overall, the moral of the story, I went out sad that day. And I lost myself temporarily for that short little moment. Baby woke up and didn't know what the hell was going on. I didn't know who. Everybody could. What the hell happened to me? Baby. So I'll tell y'all one thing. To make a long story longer, nah, but I'm not doing nothing like that again. But I was gonna say, like, when you're announcing stuff, that's what I was gonna get to. Just keep quiet, especially if it's a goal, something you're trying to achieve, something you're trying to get over, especially addiction. Just keep quiet and go for it. Pray, ask the Lord to help you in whatever areas that you're lacking in. Rebuke the spirit of addiction, just anything. And try your best each and every day to just better yourself. change. Nothing changes until something changes, bro. That is what I do know. Y'all, that's what I do. I cut the end of it because they be too long for your eyes, like shorter. See how it's like even halfway? That's good. I don't need all of that in my corner. Don't have these lashes poking me. But yeah, y'all. Child. Time. Look, we had a time last night. Nah, but yeah, Easter 2025, definitely one for the books, a day to remember and know where I don't want to ever go back to ever again. Yeah, Satan, I rebuke you. Like I said, we try to ordain things for us. Just go with the flow. Be quiet. Talk to the Lord. He will guide you. I'm telling you, like, spend time to yourself. Sometimes you got to, like, you ain't gonna get to this next step until you get some time to yourself. And as soon as you surround yourself by somebody and don't listen, I'm gonna set you a couple more days back until you get it and realize, I ain't perfect. I ain't gonna get it all. Like I said, none of us are. But I'm trying. I'm willing to listen. I'm a teachable person. Teachable. That's a good word. I like teachable people. People who, you know what I'm saying? Willing to listen. Willing to, oh, okay. Dang. Oh, I messed up right there. Okay, well, let me try to see what I could do to get better. Just to make it all, you know? Some people aren't like that. Baby, they just got all the answers their way or the highway. No. No, sir, no, ma'am. 2 + 2 = 4. So does 3 + 1. So does 1 + 1 + 1 + 1 + 1. However we get there, as long as we get the solution. But yeah, I hope I ain't leave nothing out and made sense to what I was saying and stayed on each topic and got the moral of each topic out thoroughly and clearly to where y'all can understand where I'm coming from. But let's go ahead and put on our outfit.
Niggas act like the game went vacant. Niggas act like some been taken. What? Ain't nothing but a little bit of straightening. Been kicking shit popping out daily. On the island.
All right, you guys, and this is the final look. So y'all clocked my before. Y'all seen how I was still cute. A little bald-headed, raggedy, happy, dusty, little scrounge, and then boom, nothing in the something. You might be wrong. I'm gonna show y'all full body too. I hope y'all enjoyed my story time, baby. I made this video long enough. I'm gonna edit a lot out, but overall, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, this vlog, me coming back. I got more vlogs, like I said, that I'm gonna show y'all. Just catch y'all up with these bald-headed, wonderful, lovely people I've been dealing with in my past. And yeah, all the way till now, and the many things to come. I hope you learned something from me, my story time, and what I just been through. Don't do and mess up like how I messed up or where I messed up at. Just try to do better. If you can learn, take something, grasp something from me today, hopefully. If not, hey, thank you for watching if you made it this far. I love you guys so much. Stay tuned for my next vlog. Watch my other vlogs too. They gonna pop up. You gonna see. And yeah, I love you guys.
Boy, if you
Make sure you subscribe. Oh, you can't sign in? It's all right. Just make you an account. Yeah, ain't 18 or whatever. Tell your people to make you an account. You can still subscribe. Subscribe. Just a little bit for everybody. Got to be PG-13, rated PG, all of that. Learn from me. Anyways. Like I said, dressed by Fashion Over. Something slight. This is a size small. Cause we gotta bask real quick, you know? Can I bask? That hair giving Scalpiana though. Stop playing. I told you I do a little bit of everything. Hair, retwist, babysit, make your IDs, pay stubs, and got a few courses you can learn from me. I'm telling you, all at the same house. Just those best. Y'all subscribe. Y'all already know the rest. I'll see y'all next.
Get you wet and I can still make you laugh. You should call in to work if that ain't too much to ask. I could pour you up a drink and we could find something. Come through.